Hi, welcome back with me PlantDo Home and Garden. This time I'll give you video about top 10 beautiful plants to grow in chalky soil. Well, before go to the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for supports this channel. Also, you can turn on the bell for more updated videos. Okay, let's go to the video. Chalky alkaline soils can be tricky to garden if you try and grow plants that don't like the conditions. Instead, stick to those plants that are naturally adapted with our top 10 plants for chalky soil. Chalky soils are often prone to drying out and low in nutrients. Some chalky soils can also be very shallow. The good news is that there are lots of plants for chalky soil that can still thrive in these conditions. Number 1. Californian poppies. The beauty of these fleeting flowers is that if you leave the seed heads on the plants after flowering, they will sprout up everywhere in the following year if they are grown on thin, chalky soil. Capable of growing in the driest, poorest of soils, provided that sun is plentiful, these plants are a colorful addition to a parched position in the garden. Californian poppies are hardy annuals, and because they are hardy you can sow them direct into the soil in early spring, before the risk of frost has passed. They will flower in the same year. Number 2. Weigela. This is a very reliable and underrated garden shrub. It produces its trumpet-shaped flowers in spring and they last into summer. The variegated leaves have a lemon-yellow edge and make an elegant foliage filler for cut flower displays. Reaching 2.5 m tall, it is best planted at the back of a sunny border or by a wall. It will also grow well in partial shade. Number 3. Gypsophila paniculata. A superb plant for filling up newly planted borders, this perennial produces clouds of white blossom. Sow seeds indoors in March and April and plant out the young plants when the risk of frost has passed in early summer. The plants will flower in the same summer, blooming from June to August. Also a superb cut flower and dried flower, as well as a must-have for an informal cottage garden border. Number 4. Madonna lily. If you love lilies, then the classic Madonna lily shouldn't be forgotten. It is a tall plant, growing over a meter tall, topped with sprays of exquisite pure white, strongly scented flowers. Planted in autumn, it may take a year or two to fully establish, but flowers typically appear in early summer. The bulbs need to be planted just below the soil surface and the flower buds need exposure to full sun. Number 5. Wallflowers. These tough bedding plants are sold as bare root plants in autumn. They provide greenery in the garden in winter before unleashing some intensely colored and scented flowers into the garden in spring. Plant some tulip bulbs in between the plants after planting the wallflowers, not before, or you might dig the bulbs up when you plant the wallflowers. This will result in a color-packed spring scene that only required a short stint of gardening. Number 6. Lilac. The delicious fragrant flowers of lilac are not to be missed in the garden in spring, and they are one of the season's best cut flowers. Lilacs can become very big shrubs, so the best place to plant them is at the back of a border or at the perimeter of the garden. They only flower for a few weeks, but their scent and color is uplifting in spring, and the silhouettes of the stems of very mature plants can be very attractive in winter, especially with a sunset behind them. Number 7. Crown Imperial. A fine bulb to grow in alkaline soil that has been enriched with lots of well-rotted compost over the years. It will struggle to grow well on shallow soil. Planted in autumn, it will produce flowers early in the following spring, and once in full bloom it is perhaps the most regal-looking of all spring bulbs. Grown in a sunny place and mulch the soil around the bulbs each spring to improve its fertility. Number 8. Black Elder. This dark-leaved shrub is both beautiful and useful. The pretty blossom can be used to make a pink version of elderflower cordial, and the late summer berries are a useful ingredient for puddings and liqueurs. A handsome shrub, producing its flower heads in early summer, it is a good plant for growing in a hedge, growing over 5 meters tall. Chop it back in spring if it is getting too big. This will also result in darker leaves. Number 9. Philadelphus. These late spring and early summer flowering shrubs are highly scented and add an elegance and old-fashioned charm to the garden. They can be big shrubs, some growing over 2 meters wide. Snowbell is a more compact variety, growing to around a meter tall and wide. It is a free-flowering form, producing masses of double white flowers with a citrus perfume. Number 10. Peony. A gorgeous double-flowered peony is one of the joys of early summer in the garden. This blowsy peony produces very large frilly blooms that have a delicious scent and make tremendous cut flowers. The blooms can reach up to 20 centimeters wide. Choose a sunny but sheltered site where the blooms are protected from strong winds so they don't get spoiled. Thanks for watching my video about top 10 beautiful plants to grow in chalky soil. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for supports our channel. Well, see you in the next videos.